Good evening, and welcome, and thank you for listening in. My name's Tim Lloyd, and I'm going to do another beer review. And I'm currently staying in Coverack in Cornwall, which is a lovely little part of the world, down on the Lizard Peninsula, and it's absolutely stunning. It's gorgeous. Just pick up the camera again and just give you a quick. Yeah, there we go. Quick glimpse of my view at the moment. Absolutely beautiful from where I'm staying. It's a really gorgeous view. I'm a lucky guy. What can I say? And I did a beer review yesterday of a beer from a local brewery to here, actually, which are based just around a corner on the Lizard Peninsula, called Cornish Chough. And did a review of their porter, which is the Fire Raven, which I have to say was absolutely tip top. I gave it 8 out of 10 stars. It's a really cracking beer. So I thought I'd review another one of their beers, and sticking with the same theme, Cornish Chough. I've got a beer here today, which is the Kilcobben IPA. I may have pronounced that completely incorrectly. If I have, I do apologise. And I thought I'd give this one a go. And again, it's a 500ml bottle. It's green glass again, which is relatively unusual because most breweries either use clear or brown glass. And it says on the side of the bottle, Cornwall in the glass, similar to the last one. Kilcobben IPA is a classic Indian pale ale. Its aroma contains hints of herbs with a slight sweetness. The ale is refreshing, crisp drink, which is gently hoppy and has a citrusy and cinnamon undertone. The cinnamon undertone, that's could be interesting, but we'll see anyway. So, just got a standard glass again. I didn't bring any with me. This is one which happened to be here in the apartment, so that's the one I'm using. Right, okay. Let's get that open and see what we think. Right, ooh, lovely smoke coming off the top of that. Very impressive. I can already smell the hops, actually. Yeah. A lovely sort of malty, hoppy sort of smell coming from that. But anyway, let's pour it and see what we get. Now, very similar to the porter from yesterday. It's pouring with very little carbonation, actually. It's really quite flat. Just stop there, because obviously it's bottle conditioned. Isn't necessarily a bad thing having not a lot of carbonation. You know, I like a bit of carbonation, but not, you know, if it doesn't have it, then it's not the end of the world. So no fingerhead whatsoever, no real bubbles to speak of at all. Let's go in with the nose. What are you getting from that? To be honest, there isn't really a great deal there. You can smell the hops, you can smell the malts. There's a very strong malty sort of very, you know, the smell is very malty indeed. I'm not getting the cinnamon, not really getting the citrus either, actually, not getting much of that at all. Pretty nondescript, to be honest, but anyway, let's see what it's like. Okay, they're calling it an IPA. I wouldn't at all, actually. The ABV is about right, it's 5%, so I'm not going to criticise that. But wherever the hops are, they're clearly hidden them very well, because that's not at all hoppy. It really is actually quite bland. You're getting the citrus taste though. The citrus is there. You're getting the lemons, the orangey sort of taste, and the malt, very strong malt taste, which you would expect from a bitter or a best bitter. Not really from an IPA. You'd expect the hops to be more of a sort of dominant sort of flavour to it, but you're just not getting it. Um, yeah, that's pretty disappointing. Which is a shame because the porter yesterday was really, really good. Um, but that is pretty damn average, actually. Actually, I'd say it's less than average. Now, they'd advertised that as a bitter, a standard bitter or a best bitter, you know, the ABV being 5% is more a best bitter sort of ABV. I would have said, fair enough, it's a good beer, you know, but because it's something it isn't, basically, it isn't an IPA, it really isn't an IPA. Um, I'm going to give it 4 out of 10. That's what it's getting, 4 out of 10, purely because it isn't what it says it is. It isn't a bad beer, it tastes okay, but it's not an IPA. So for that reason, it's not getting much at all, I'm afraid. But there we go. that's my review of Cornish Chough and the Kilcobben IPA. So there we go, ladies and gents. I would say it's one to avoid personally, which is a shame, but there we go. Anyway, thanks for watching. Cheers. Slama Clough.